Last time we did something called reality check. And reality check was the ability for you to pick what kind of house, what style car, where in Missouri you wanted to live, what kind of utilities you wanted. And then at the end of that, it came up for you with a dollar amount. And that dollar amount was to show you the reality of how much it costs to live as an individual when you become an adult under today's dollar amount. Now, when you become an adult and live on your own, the prices will go up, but hopefully pay will go up, but I cannot promise that for you. So that number you need to remember for today. Now, I don't need you to have the exact dollar amount because today we're going to do part 2 of reality check. And those of you that have already done this, you're welcome to do it again, or you can even do the reality check again because it's still in there and you can redo it. Now, let's go back first and let's look at our career clusters because remember, every single career in the entire world fits on one of these, inside one of these brightly colored boxes. Look at the people in your school first, okay? So for example, all the people who work with you, believe it or not, they are not in the same box. So if you look at Mrs. Babb.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Mrs. Babb her career cluster is here in education and training. But even though I also work with you, I am in human services. And then the bus driver, they are down here in transportation. The nice people that make your food, they are over here in hospital and tourism. And like I told the last class, Deputy Manny, who's walking around, he's over here in yellow. And then Mr. Dojan, the guy that fixes our Chromebooks and is going to install your TV for you, he works in here in a school, and he is in one of these two. I don't know what his actual degree is in. And we also talked last time about how if you are unsure about what career you want, you need to investigate these 3. That is arts and technology, information and technology, and science and technology, because right now, for every 100 careers that are available, there are only 30 people taking them. So that's 70 open positions, and all of them are extremely high paying. And in fact, many kids who go into these fields, they get job offers before they even finish college. Yes, big companies come into colleges and recruit, and they give things like signing bonuses where they will give you a big check if you promise to come and work with them before or after you graduate. Okay, so Ms. Fab, if you will go to the next slide for me. What we're going to do now is if you have logged in, what I will need you to do, one more for me, please. We're going to go to any R7 page, and I know that if you hit this home button next to the actual search bar, it will take you to an R7 page, okay? And you guys at home, if you will just go to, and once you have done that, this is so weird not being able to actually do the thing. Go one more for me. I probably will just have to do it.
Okay, here. R6
Oh wait, you're already in there. Okay, so yes, so we're gonna go. Once you've gone to your home page, it will take you to any R7 page. It changes for every kid, but go select the school, change it to Telegraph, and you will know you're on the right page because you will see the word about Telegraph. And then we're gonna go to staff directory. Do not click, just hover on staff directory, go down, go over, and then click on counseling. I will show you again. It's very, very easy. So you're in Telegraph, staff directory, go down, and then you'll find my page under counseling and click. You guys with me at home? All right, cool. All right, now, once you are over here, don't run in the hall. Once you're over here, click on Mo Connections. It is the 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the 5th one down. It'll take you to the same thing. All right. If you have these very happy young people on your screen, you are in the right spot.
Thank
you. What's wrong? Okay, sorry.
So my computer broke down, and then I had to get another one.
So hit home. Hit that big home box. And then. All right, now once you are here, I'll get you caught up. Once you are here, remember we are doing 5th grade as your login. I wonder. Can you guys see this? Someone's got their hand up. What do you need? What do I do? I just. Yes.
My Telegraph Intermediate just started to load, and it finally loaded. So I'm back at the beginning. Possibly at the end. Can you tell me how to do it again? Go through it again.
Okay. So what is you're on Telegraph?
Yeah.
Okay. Go to staff directory.
Okay.
And then if you go down and then over, you'll see like 3rd grade, 4th grade, 5th grade, all those grades. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, click on counseling. And everybody else, this is the login. I almost need a model to hold this, like I'm Vanna White or something.
Type it in the chat box.
Okay, and then click on Mo Connections. People are raising hands. I don't know what that's about.
If you click on the chat thing, then it'll tell you what they're texting.
Okay, I see someone else. Who is that with their hand up? Okay, Fiona, did that work?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Where is Mo Programs? Avery, are you on the Telegraph webpage?
I'm on counseling now.
Okay, so on the left-hand side, you'll see it's the 5th one down. It says Mo Connections.
Oh, okay, I found it.
Okay, so this is your login and password. This is bananas. I don't know how you do this.
Do you want to see what you're showing them? Here.
Okay.
No, okay, so no spaces, and the blue. I guess that's backwards to them. Is it backwards?
No, it's not backwards to them.
Okay. We're counseling.
Where? Under the staff directory, Kaylee.
I'll do it again. I'll get you guys going. Hang on, let me get these guys going, and then I'll come back and help all the online kids. All right, so if you have logged in, let me just show you where to go, and then I'll send you guys out on your own.
Who am I? Well, we can't.
Okay, we're gonna skip for now, and then you go, who am I? And then you're gonna do interest profiler short form. Okay? Now, this is the important part. When you guys get this, you are going to have 5 options for answers. So now you're gonna click. Okay, so look right here. You just need to do it, okay? Because you're not letting me log in. So let's look at the first question together. Now, when you read these, don't just think to yourself, it's only specifically talking about that. Look at the first 2 or 3 words, because on this one it says build kitchen cabinets. It's really not asking you, do you only want to build kitchen cabinets? What it's asking you is, do you like to build? Okay? So when you go through these, you're going to have 5 choices. Strongly like, which means you would do that every day. Okay? Every single day you would do that. Like means you don't mind doing it. It's fun. But would you do it every day? You don't know. Unsure means you've read it and you really don't know if you like it or don't like it. That's fine. If you dislike, it means if someone asked you if you wanted to do it, you would say no. And then if you put strongly dislike, that means you would rather be like a dishwasher or you'd rather do the chores at your house than do that. Okay? Go through and answer those. And then if you have a question about a question, just raise your hand and I will come over and help you. Okay. So who online needs help? How do I switch it back to them?
Switch back. Oh, in the top there's like a little pin, like a pin.
Okay, got it. All right, are you guys on it? Okay, Josie, what do you need?
So I'm on the interest profile thing. So
Yes.
where do I click? Like, because there's only rate the activity.
Okay,
Okay.
are you on Who Am I? Go back up, and then under Tools, do Interest
Yeah, I'm
Profiler.
there.
Okay, so down at the bottom is a blue thing that says Rate the Activities.
Oh, click that. Okay.
Yes, and then you'll read the questions, and then you're going to rate them. Okay,
Okay.
I'm going to ask Kaylee now. Kaylee, what you need?
I kind of fell back behind and I don't have the password to get into it yet.
Okay, are you on it? And I'll say it off to you right now.
Okay,
Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, so the username is,
Yeah, you can type it in the chat. You know how to do that.
I don't have a keyboard.
Oh.
The username is 5th grade. So we're,
Up in the little.
all right, I'm gonna type it in the chat.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna put the username in first. No spaces. Okay, there's the username. And then here's the password.
I'm gonna make Mr. Marshall a virtual teacher.
No, that's not gonna happen. You have to master regular teaching before you can do virtual teaching. Okay, anybody have any questions about any of the questions? Okay, so we have several that are done. And I will show you what to do next because I'm going to go through and answer these very, very fast just to show everybody what to do next. There's nothing wrong with being a fashion designer. You can travel the world and make lots and lots of money and meet very interesting people and do very interesting, fun stuff. Okay, now here's what you're going to do. Once you are done, and as I've gone through this and just randomly selected it, what's going to happen is you're going to click results. And then what's going to happen is it is going to show your top profile score. So for Mr. Marshall and his random selection, my score ended up that I am in enterprising.
What?
Now, I've never heard of that. So I'm just going to read the sentence below it that explains what that is. And that says that people are enterprising interests like working with activities that have to do with starting up and carrying out projects. And then this is the important part. It says especially in business. And that is definitely not me for real. But if I were to have answered that for real, then that's what I've got. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to click on that word enterprising. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to look through the list of careers that are in my top score. And I'm going to do two things. Number one, I'm going to try to find my career that I think I want before Mr. Marshall came in here. If I cannot find it, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on one of them and that I find interesting. So I'm going to read through them. So for example, I can already tell you, it says college and university administrator. Okay, that sounds interesting. I don't know much about it. So let's randomly select that because school counselor is not on there. Okay, so now I have to say, even though I really want to be a school counselor, it's not on there. And based on my answers, maybe that's not my best choice. So, but let's click on college and university administrator. And what I will do is I can find out everything I want to know about that career. So for example, I can find out what that kind of career looks like, where I can work to do that career. I can find out what kind of skills I need. And then I can even find out how much I can earn as a college administrator. I can find out, are those jobs going to be hiring a lot? And then I can also figure out what classes to take in college and in high school if it's something I want. But after looking through that, if it's not something I'm interested in, I'm just going to go back and look at those careers and pick a different one. Now, if this is a career I want, I need to look at how much will it earn, and I need to compare that number to last class number. So last time I did this, and I came up with $60,000 a year that I need to make. Let's look at what college bosses make, and let's stay in St. Louis. They make $64,000 a year. That's higher than my number last time, so that's good. Now let's look at this. What this means is the 25 percentile is in the low number.
Sorry.
Okay. I didn't know if that was like people checking in.
No,
That's
my
okay.
kid's down here.
All right, guys, who needs help? Right.
We're good.
Okay. My mouse is right here. Does it just automatically mute them, I guess? All right, go ahead, Josie. I won't unmute her.
So, I already know what I want to be. What if
Okay.
it doesn't end up as like what something that I do want to be?
Okay, so
You're
that's
not allowed to do it.
so that's the thing. So based upon your answers on the questions, you don't really have that interest in you. So what that doesn't mean you can't do it. What you need to do is look through your top choices and see if you can find something else interesting to you, or go back to where it shows your top score, like mine was enterprising, and then look at number 2. Look at the second one and see if your career choice is in that second list. Do you know what I'm talking about? Okay. All right, let's see. Where are we at? Who needs it? Oh, okay. Did you find a career? Are you on it? Okay. Yes. A dentist. Okay, that means they have no data for that. There means only 2 dentists. And so they don't know. That's not enough to do.
I thought you got a rodeo rider.
This is how much you can do. That's how much the longer you work, the more you work.
I know, that's what my dad does.
So you have to start out making 100,000.
I only struggle with
That's an idea.
Biologist.
I only struggle with
Yes.
All right, what do you got? Professional athlete.
So I only.
Okay, so what do they make here?
I was teaching kids how to play sports.
Yeah, let's see.
Okay.
So if you found, so he found his career on here and it was his top listed. So now he needs to figure out what they pay and then compare that number to the reality check number that he had last time. Do you remember how much you needed last year?
No,
Or last time?
go through
It doesn't have to be the exact amount, but pretty close. So a crane operator makes $49,000. What do you think that's higher or lower than the number you had last time?
It's gonna be lower than what most of you wanted.
Yeah.
Okay.
They wanted to
49,000
No,
is pretty
you
good
can
pay.
live very modestly, Lily, not have to make a lot. That's good.
Construction manager and at 25% St. Louis, I make 70.
I did not want to be a firefighter.
A what?
Firefighter.
Firefighters don't make no money. People that are public servants don't make no money. Teachers, firefighters, policemen, we're all poor.
Look,
It's a non-profit.
and Florida.
You do those kind of jobs because you love them, not because you're gonna get rich.
Okay, so this means when you start, this is the middle of your career, and this means at the end.
I don't make a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. Firemen, policemen, none of those kind of people make a lot of money, Jason.
Don't be afraid if you see a career that you're interested in and you never heard of it, don't be afraid to watch the video. Because even if you're reading the sentence, it doesn't really give you enough information. You can watch the video. Not all of them actually have functioning videos. A what?
You're in my space. I don't even have my mask on.
An art therapist? That's all. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to be a firefighter.
Now, for those of you that want to do the reality check again, which is that number, let me get the mouse to come back over here. There it is. So here's what you do that. Everybody look up here. You go back to where am I going at the top. It'll be on any page you're at. And then over there under tools, click on reality check. You'll see the guy looking at his phone.
Yeah.
And then down at the bottom, start your reality check.
I'm doing my reality check.
Now, if you look over here, guys, look up here. If you look over here, it has an option for you to where if you already know your occupation and you want to skip all this, you can click on start with your occupation. Occupation is a big word for career. So like he said, he knows for sure he wants to be a dentist. He can go in here.
Who's
And
getting into this? Parker?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm gonna be a hairstylist.
She's already like making an appointment.
I'm ready.
Okay. So you can already start off with putting in here and it'll help you figure out how much dentists make in different areas. Because believe it or not, dentists make more in different areas. We talked about that last time, okay?
Somebody's phone's going off.
It's not mine. Yes, ma'am. Did you have your hand up?
I ended up being an athletic trainer. Miss Bab.
It's not mine.
What career is it?
Okay, well, focus on getting your work done, dude.
Miss Bab.
Yeah,
I ended
Okay.
up being
Go back and
an
let me see.
athletic trainer.
that is not surprising to me at all, Mr. Curley.
Try to make them so.
Yeah, you're right. It
What's it
doesn't have
say?
enough data
Read about it.
for cartoons. But I can tell you this, we can find out.
I think
So
some
we
of
can
them.
Go out.
Yeah, some of them make a bunch.
and then you just click how much do cartoonists make, it'll give you a rough figure. It'll give you a rough number.
Lily, you yelled at me on your test. Unto you a child is born.
I did that too.
Well, remember, those numbers are before the government taxes you. Because that's what they showed you. They showed you at the end of this reality check, they showed you that if you made $100,000, we were paying $12,000 to the government, and then $4,000 to the state of Missouri.
I don't pay no taxes.
No, you pay a lot in taxes. It's
Look at how
depressing.
It is very bad.
Okay, so cartoonists,
Cartoonist?
okay, that's pretty good. That's decent. That's a decent rate. Now what you'll need to do is figure out, is that enough to pay for the career or for the lifestyle that you want? And then the next time I come in, what I need from you to do is have a career in mind, because the next time we're going to actually do some work with the career that you have chosen. Okay. So that's kind of a homework assignment, is that even if it's not locked in career, I just need you to have a name of a career that you're.
What if we have multiple careers?
Okay, that's fantastic. We can do multiple. Now, those of you that want to be professional sports, ladies and gentlemen, that's fine. And we can research professional athlete, but I do want you to think about a B career. So like if you blew out your knee and you weren't able to play anymore, or you had just retired.
What degree will I need if I do like the heavy machinery operator?
Well, there's several degrees for that. In fact, what we're going to do next time is we're going to find out how many years of college, or even if you need to go to college for those careers. And then we're even going to talk about like how much college costs for those of us that are not going to get scholarships. Okay? And that is the next time. Now, if you have bookmarked this page, guys at home, if you'll bookmark this page, it will make it a lot easier for us the next couple of times that we do these.
Well, I've had this. Yeah. You need all.
Anybody else?
Okay. 35,000 is what the salary
Now,
is.
If you are into biology, chemistry, and physics, then the important thing for you is to take a ton of math and science classes when you get into high school and college. Yes.
I have done my reality check and I have my my pay and the higher.
Good job.
Just about sure.
Ooh, Lillard. Physicist. Man, oh man.
I want to be
Why did you pick Kansas City? Okay, you just went up. Okay.
Miss Bab.
Nice. Yes.
Um,
Here.
So, I finished the thing and I clicked results. Where do I go to see the different ones?
Hang on. Mr. Josie said she finished the first thing. Say that again, Josie.
So, I finished it and I clicked results and I see all the different ones. But how do you see like that huge list of like A to Z?
How did she get to that list that had all the different stuff?
Okay. So, can you see the screen right now?
Yeah.
Okay. So you do who am I? You do interest profiler, and then after you clicked see results, you'll see like your top score. Is this what you're talking about?
Yeah, I'm on that right now.
Okay. So find your top one in blue and click on it. And then here are the list of careers underneath your top score in alphabetical order. So you want to look through here and see if your career choice is through here. And if it's not, then you just want to find one that's interesting to you. And if you click on it, so like for me, I'm going to say an engineer. So industrial engineer, which is definitely not something for me. So then it's going to tell me everything I want to know about an industrial engineer. And then on the left-hand side, it'll even tell you where to go to school, how much money they make, and then like what to study and what to prepare for. It even has a video for this one. But then if that's not something you're interested in, then you just click the back button and go back and pick a different career. Or if you can't find your career choice in the top, look at the second one and go through there and see if you can find it there. But the question is, you have to ask yourself, why is your career choice not in your top interest? When you answered those questions based upon the things that you like and that you want to do, if your career choice isn't listed, you got to start looking at maybe other options. That's all that means.
Okay.
That was a really long answer. And then make sure once you find a career, make sure you compare how much they pay you versus how much
Found
you think. Okay, awesome. I only have like 2 minutes left. Does anybody else have a question? What about you? What were you looking at? Now that is a very cool career. That is super cool. Now, I get kind of sick on the water, so I don't know that I could do that.
What is it, Z?
Commercial fishermen,
Ooh.
they pay really well. They really do. And you don't have to do it year round.
Miss Bab,
Yes, ma'am.
my number one that came up was a teacher.
I am not surprised at all.
Who is that?
Josie.
Josie.
Was that
Well, what kind of teacher, Josie?
It just
What do
said
you wanna be?
social.
I know.
Well, I want to
So, like-
be something with mathematics, but that was in my second one.
Okay. But if you wanted to be a teacher, what kind of teacher? Elementary, middle school, art, music, what?
I don't know. Probably like a fifth grade teacher because I like everything that we've been doing in fifth grade. the
Okay.
most.
She wants to be Miss Bab when she grows up, doesn't everybody?
Okay.
I'm kidding, Josie.
Well, Josie, does the career of being a teacher, will that pay for your lifestyle that you selected last time?
Probably not.
It don't pay for
I
mine
don't
either.
want to be a teacher. Sorry, Miss
Yeah,
Bab.
you
I don't
know,
want to
just because it came up as your first, but did something with math come up somewhere in there?
be. Yeah, it was in my second drop down.
Okay, then I think that's fine. Then that's fine if you use that one.
Yeah. When you're older and I'm like all grown up, if you ever need a hairstyle,
Well, yes, because you're working with heavy issues.
Yeah, Josie, you guys could probably look at your second place thing too. Because I mean, think about that big wheel he showed you at the beginning. There are so many choices out there. Like your second choice, you could like click on your second choice and look at that list of professions too, for sure.
You gotta be good with math if you're gonna be working in a casino. You gotta be really good if you're gonna run a casino with math.
Whoa, you run in a casino?
I mean, I'm just gonna tell you, casinos are pretty much based around mathematical theories, so you're not paying attention to math.
Yeah, we're gonna have to work on your math, my love.
Quick math too, like.
Math in your head, you gotta know it. Like, I feel like there's gotta be some statistics in there
It's
too.
not, if it says, when you guys are clicking on, well, how do I prepare, and it says educational requirements, that's what we're gonna do next time. We're gonna talk about those. Okay, so homework assignment.
Class.
Everybody, homework assignment. Next time, I need you to have a career in mind. If it doesn't mean that I'm signing you up for it and you have to do it, and believe it or not though, in Europe, there are some countries in Europe that around age 14, you stop going to regular school and they put you in your career path and start training you for your career path. Believe it or not, there are countries where they do that. So that's why, so next time, just have something in mind, and we are going to do some more stuff with that career choice and college requirements for next time, okay? All right, thank you guys so much. I'm going to take this back for my last.
I found a restaurant. I'm gonna be a hairstylist. There's a video. Me and Riley are gonna end up living in a two-bedroom apartment. What?
That's efficient.
There you go. Save some
All right,
money.
bye guys, I'll see you.
All right.
I will now.
Okay, friends. Let me stop recording for Mr. Marshall. And okay, math.